In this lesson, you will learn all the Dutch words about getting dressed or undressed. Hallo lieve vrienden. So getting dressed and undressed is something that you do daily, right? So best to know how to say it in Dutch when you are living in the Netherlands. So first of all, before I go on, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue bringing you this content on a daily basis. So getting dressed, there are three words actually in Dutch that are related to this, which are aankleden, uitkleden, and omkleden. Can you already guess which is which? Well, first of all, aankleden is putting clothes on, right? So I have to get dressed is ik moet me aankleden. And if I say I am getting dressed, so I am in the action of doing it, then I will say ik kleed me aan. So you can see the words aan and kleden are actually two separate words that are linked together. So if I need it in that order of words with this meaning that I'm getting dressed at this moment, then I will put a word in between them, and that is me, mij. Ik kleed mij aan. I am getting dressed. And getting undressed is uitkleden. So that is I am undressing. That is ik ben me aan het uitkleden. Or ik kleed me uit. And omkleden, I don't believe there's an English word for that. That means changing clothes, right? So you already have clothes on, but you have to put on other clothes. So that means omkleden in Dutch. So I have to change clothes in Dutch is ik moet me omkleden. And if you reverse the order, then you can also say ik kleed mij om. And if you are involving the words clothes in your sentence, then you can say I have to put on my clothes. Then you will say ik moet mijn kleren aantrekken. So the two words in English, clothes and clothing, are also in Dutch. So the first one is kleren and the other one is kleding. Then if you are putting on something, that is called aantrekken. So I can put on a sweater, right? Ik trek mijn trui aan. And if I want to take off my sweater, then I will say ik trek mijn trui uit. So that is the word uittrekken. So it's aantrekken, putting it on, uittrekken, taking it off. Probably you have plenty of experience having your clothes the wrong way up or the wrong way in front and stuff like that. So we have words for that as well. So if you have your sweater inside out, the Dutch word for that is binnenstebuiten. So the word binnen means inside and buiten means outside, and we place an STE in the middle. Binnenstebuiten. I have put on my shirt inside out. Ik heb mijn shirt binnenstebuiten aan. Then backwards, that is achterstevoren. So achter means the backside, voren means front, right? So basically you're saying I have the back, I have that in the front. Ik heb mijn shirt achterstevoren aan. I have my shirt on backwards. Then upside down, that's a little funny because in Dutch we have the other order of these words. So in English you say upside down, and in Dutch you start at the bottom. We say ondersteboven. So the thing that is at the bottom should be on top. So for instance, you have your watch on upside down. Ik heb mijn horloge ondersteboven aan. So you now know to put on clothes and taking it off. That is aantrekken versus uittrekken. But some things you are not putting on in Dutch, but you are putting around, right? So what are those things? Things you'd have on your wrist, on your finger, on your neck. You don't put it on, you put it around it. So that is omdoen. Ik doe mijn horloge om. I put on my watch. I put on my ring. Ik doe mijn ring om. I put on my necklace. Ik doe mijn ketting om. Or bracelet. Ik doe mijn armband om. And taking it off is afdoen. So that is not uittrekken, as you do with your pants and your sweaters. No, because you have it om, then you take it off. And that is afdoen. So, ik doe mijn horloge af. And you don't say, ik doe mijn horloge uit. Then there are some types of clothing you put on, like a hat or a cap. Ik doe mijn pet op. I put on my cap. You can also say, ik zet mijn pet op. I put on my cap. What you also do is put on your sunglasses. Ik zet mijn zonnebril op. That is, put on your sunglasses. Then tying your shoelaces. So shoes that you put on is called je schoenen aantrekken. I am putting on my shoe. Ik trek mijn schoen aan. And if you tie your laces, that is called veters strikken. So I have to tie my laces. Ik moet mijn veters strikken. If you are saying to someone, your laces are untied, you will say, je veters zitten los. And if your answer is, I'll tie them real quick. Ik zal ze snel strikken. Then if you are saying to someone that they have to dress warm because it's cold outside, you will say, kleed je dik aan, want het is koud buiten. And if it's very warm outside and you are suggesting to someone to not wear too much clothes, then you can say, kleed je luchtig aan. So luchtig means it's airy, right? So really thin shirt or short sleeves, stuff like that. And the final examples I wanted to give you is about the types of clothes. So if you need to dress formally, then that is usually called nette kleding. So net means clean and tidy. That is usually what we call formal clothing. And casual clothing, we don't have a word actually for casual. So in Dutch, we just use the word casual. So that is what we call casual kleding. And finally, sports clothes is what we call sportkleding. If you have some more examples to share about clothing and taking them off and putting them on, please share them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next lesson.